Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Thomas Sandor Townsend, your certified meditation instructor, also your licensed massage therapist. Today, we're going to be laying down the foundation for our meditation course, and we're going to start by discussing the chakras. We're discussing the chakras first because these are what we develop in our meditation practice. And this comes from The Complete Idiot's Guide to Chakras, written by Betsy Rippentrop, Ph.D., and Adamson. I hope you enjoy. Let's start with the root chakra. They say every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. For you and your story, your first chakra, or root chakra, is your personal beginning. This is the place where you commence as an individual, and this chakra begins to form while you're still in the womb, not long before birth. Here lies your sense of security, belonging, well-being, physical health, and prosperity. This is where you become grounded, and everything that happens in your body, your mind, and your spirit finds its source here. Although the higher chakras are more spiritual, we would argue that in many ways the root chakra is the most important of all the chakras because without a strong, healthy root chakra, it is difficult to maximize your potential in any area of your life. It is nearly impossible to achieve spiritual enlightenment without the steady, stable energy of your first chakra. A tree cannot thrive, live, or even stay upright without roots. And that's why your first chakra is for you, your roots. Without a strong and open first chakra, the first storm to come along would uproot us. Whether you notice it, work with it, or ignore it, your first chakra is always right there at the base of your spine, spinning its energy and trying to keep you grounded. Sometimes this chakra might grow larger with excessive energy, and sometimes it might grow smaller or even close down for a while, but it is consistently the root of your energy body, the sleeping spot for your Kundalini energy, and the measure of your sense of security, physical sensations, and place in the world. The first chakra, also sometimes called the root chakra or earth chakra, is called Muladhara in the traditional Sanskrit, which means root or base support. It is associated with the earth element because it represents the actual physical connection to earth and physical incarnation in a body. Its symbolic color is red, and the traditional lotus symbol depicting this chakra has 4 petals. The sound associated with this chakra is the seed sound lang. Chanting this sound helps to activate the first chakra. This chakra is located at the base of your spine in the area of your perineum. It is associated with several physical structures in the body: the coccygeal nerve plexus, the adrenal glands, the sacrum, and the organs that govern the elimination of waste from the body. Okay, up next we have the passion chakra. Everything you create, from a drawing or a poem to a strong emotion to an actual human being, is generated from energy that starts in your second chakra. The seat of your passions, this chakra governs your creativity, your sexuality, your fertility, and your most intimate relationships. This is where you feel. Indian artist and author Harish Johari writes that the second chakra moves like a butterfly, and indeed, that feeling you get when you have butterflies in your stomach is your second chakra spinning with a particular strong emotion. When your root chakra is strong, balanced, and open, your passion chakra has the best chance at regulating your passions like a thermostat. Imbalances in the chakras directly below or above can sometimes force the second chakra to overcompensate, resulting in too much emotion or not enough. Always get grounded first, but once you have a firm foundation, you can do a lot with the powerful creative force of the second chakra. The second chakra, also sometimes called the passion, sexuality, sacral, or water chakra, is called Swasthihana in traditional Sanskrit. This word is variously translated. Literally, it means dwelling place of the self, but chakra expert Anodea Judith translate the word as sweetness. The second chakra is associated with water element because its contrast to the first chakra's solid, grounded earthiness. The second chakra is filled with flowing, moving, watery energy representing your connection with your own emotions and impulses to create. The second chakra symbolic color is orange, and the traditional lotus symbol depicting this chakra has 6 petals. The sound associated with this chakra is the seed sound bang. Chanting this sound helps to activate the second chakra. This chakra is located just below your belly button and radiates in and around your abdomen and your genitals, including the ovaries and uterus for women. This chakra is associated with several physical structures in the body in addition to genitals and organs of procreation, including the sacral nerve plexus, lower abdomen, lower back, appendix, bladder, kidneys, and hip area. Up next, we have the power chakra. Who are you? Your third chakra knows everything that distinguishes you from anybody else lives here in your power chakra, the seat of your individuality, personal power, and sense of self. Your third chakra is proactive. You move, act, and get things done from the third chakra, but you can also sit very still and feel who you are by focusing on this chakra. Writer Harish Johari says the third chakra behaves like a cobra. This is an apt metaphor for the power chakra in several ways. The cobra can evoke fear in others, can get what it wants, but it can also harm others or slink back down into its basket if its authority is threatened. When your power chakra is strong, balanced, and open, you project a confident, reliable, and trustworthy persona to the world. You exude a warmth and friendliness that others find irresistible. At its best, the third chakra projects a sense of humor and personal charisma. However, without a grounded first chakra and an emotionally balanced second chakra, the third chakra can become like a hammer or a gun, subjecting others to its power. Or, if blocked, you can lose your sense of self, confidence, and ability to get anything accomplished. In other words, balancing this chakra matters a lot in terms of your ability to function in the world. The third chakra, power chakra, sun chakra, or solar plexus chakra, is called Manipura in the traditional Sanskrit. This word is usually translated as dwelling place of the jewel, city of jewels, or something similar, but always having to do with a jewel. This is a beautiful image because the third chakra is where you open to abundance, prosperity, and opportunities, literally accepting the jewels of life. Harish Johari says that the body's center of gravity lies in the third chakra. So imagine a big, weighty, brilliant, priceless jewel right below your rib cage in the center of your solar plexus, where this chakra resides. The third chakra is associated with the fire element because, in contrast to the first chakra's solid, grounded earthiness and the second chakra's watery, flowing movement, the third chakra projects heat and energy as if it were the body's own inner sun. The third chakra symbolic color is a bright sunny yellow, and the traditional lotus symbol depicted in this chakra has 10 petals. The sound, associated with this chakra is the seed sound rang. Chanting this sound helps to activate the third chakra. This chakra is located in your solar plexus and radiates out to encompass your stomach, pancreas, gallbladder, and liver. Your strength, as physically manifested in your muscles, is linked to the third chakra. This chakra is also associated with the middle of the back and upper intestines. Up next, we have the heart chakra. Do we have to tell you that the fourth chakra is all about love? Of course it is. This is your heart chakra, the place where your loving energy pours out of you to wash over the world and make life better. Your bonds to other human beings, your sense of caring and compassion, your altruism, your urge to give to others, and, just as importantly, your ability to love, cherish, and take care of yourself all starts here. Plus, the heart chakra is the center chakra, halfway between the 3 lower, earthier, and more physical chakras and the 3 higher, more cerebral and spiritual chakras. The heart chakra is the fulcrum where you find balance between earth and heaven and between body and mind. Love holds it all together and makes you human. When your heart chakra is strong, balanced, and open, you know how to love and give to others freely, but you also know how to love and take care of yourself. When the heart chakra is blocked, however, you may feel cut off from your connection to the others. An overloaded heart chakra, by contrast, is linked to giving too much at the expense of your physical and emotional health. Let's explore the heart chakra in more depth so you can get your center of balance back into balance and celebrate what might just be the very best quality of human beings, the ability to love. The fourth chakra, also called the heart, love, or air chakra, is called Anahata in traditional Sanskrit. This word can be translated as unstruck or intact. Some scholars call this chakra the place of the unstruck sound because the heart sings without having to be played. The fourth chakra is associated with the air element, perhaps because you breathe from here. This is the realm not only of the heart, but of the lungs. In fact, the entire cardiovascular system. Life force energy moves in and out from here. You could think of your fourth chakra as your very own grand central station. The fourth chakra's symbolic color is green, and the traditional lotus symbol depicting this chakra has 12 petals. The sound associated with this chakra is the seed sound yang. Chanting this sound helps to activate the fourth chakra. We bet you can guess where the chakra is located, right behind your heart, radiating in and around your heart, lungs, chest, and even out of your shoulders, down your arms, and into your hands. Other physical structures associated with the fourth chakra are your thymus gland and your cardiac nerve plexus. For women, the breasts are also the realm of the fourth chakra. Up next, we have the throat chakra. Tell us all about it, or can you? If you have an open and healthy throat chakra, you can. The throat chakra is the center for communication, sound, vibration, and ultimately truth. This is where you express yourself in every way and also how you receive the self-expression of others. People with strong throat chakras have clear voices that people love to hear. This may also be expressed in a clear ability to write, draw, or express themselves with just the right words, because people with strong throat chakras tend to have good writing ability, and musical ability. Many also have a good sense of rhythm and timing, not just musically speaking, but saying the right things at the right time. Our inner vibrations are expressed from this chakra, and so is our ability to be good listeners. We all talk, listen, and understand from this chakra. Through the throat chakra, you understand not only what people say, but what they actually mean. You understand metaphorical and figurative language here. You also begin to understand the spirit. The fifth chakra, also sometimes called the throat chakra or communication chakra, is called Vishuddha in the traditional Sanskrit. The word can be translated as purity or purification. The traditional element associated with the fifth chakra is the ether, sometimes called space or the void, the place where nothing exists. Part of the understanding of the void is in traditional yogic thought is that the void came out of pure sound vibration. The original sound that created the universe is the sound of Om. And so some contemporary writers such as chakra expert Anodia Judith prefer to say that the element associated with the fifth chakra is simply sound. The fifth chakra's symbolic color is blue, and the traditional lotus symbol depicted in this chakra, it has 16 petals. The sound associated with this chakra is the seed sound hum. Chanting this sound helps to activate the fifth chakra. The throat chakra is located in the throat and encompasses the entire neck and upper chest, radiating around your jaw, mouth, ears, and down through your collarbones. Other physical structures associated with the fifth chakra are your thyroid, trachea, esophagus, parathyroid, neck vertebrae, and pharyngeal nervous plexus. Up next, we have the third eye chakra. You know the feeling you get when the phone rings and you just know who it is? Have you ever been singing a song and when you turn on the radio, that song is playing? Do you sometimes know what someone is thinking or have a feeling something is about to happen and then it does? Have you ever dreamed about someone and then they contact you? Life is full of these so-called coincidences, and according to yogic thought, this second sight comes from the third eye chakra. Our two physical eyes see the past and the present. Our third eye sees the future. It is no coincidence that our sixth sense lives inside our sixth chakra. The third eye chakra is the center not just for our senses of what's coming, but our intuition, what we know without seeing directly. As with the fifth chakra, we are now in the realm of the mind rather than the body. The sixth chakra is the chakra of perception, imagination, and visualization, as well as dreams, visions, inspiration, and that inner voice we recognize as our conscience, telling us what is right and what is wrong. In India, people often mark the sixth chakra with a bright scarlet or yellow dot to help activate this chakra. But you can activate yours by reading this chapter. The sixth chakra, also sometimes called the intuition chakra or psychic chakra, is called Ajna in the traditional Sanskrit. This word can be translated as command, although some people also translate the word to mean perceive. The notion of commanding relates to the notion that the third eye contains not only our intuitive perception, but our conscious. Our perception is not necessarily neutral, but has a sense of right and wrong and can guide us in how to act. The traditional element associated with the sixth chakra is called Mahat, which means supreme or great element. This is where all the elements combine into one. However, chakra expert Anadia Judith writes that the chakra is associated with the element of light. This makes intuitive sense because we cannot see without light, and we cannot see without third eye chakra without an inner light to illuminate those perceptions. If the third eye chakra is closed, the light, our life force energy, cannot penetrate through, and we are in inner darkness. The sixth chakra symbolic color is sometimes described as a deep indigo and sometimes described as purple. Throughout this chapter, as you tune into your own sixth chakra, use your intuition to discover which color rings more true to you. The traditional lotus symbol depicting this chakra has just two petals on either side of its central circle, like two eyes on either side of the third eye. The sound associated with this chakra is the seed sound Om. The original primordial sound of universal vibration. Chanting this sound helps to activate the sixth chakra as well as to bring unity to all the chakras. The third eye chakra is located just between or slightly above the eyebrows and encompasses the entire face and head. Other physical structures associated with the sixth chakra are your pituitary gland, pineal gland, carotid nerve plexus, brain, eyes, nose, and sinuses. Last but certainly not least, we have the crown chakra. To be a whole person with complete body, mind, spirit integration, one must involve the seventh chakra, the part that reflects the human spirit. Spirit means a lot of different things to different people, and in the context of the seventh chakra, it also has a range of meanings. This is the realm of higher brain functions. So not only does the seventh chakra reflect our connection with the higher power or universal energy that some people call God, but it also reflects our big picture sensibility. The impulse to understand who we are and where we fit into the broad scheme of things comes out of the seventh chakra. This is the place where we question the meaning of life, as well as the place where we learn and integrate what we learn into who we are. This is also where we receive inspiration, sudden aha moments of understanding, and a deep sense of connectedness to all of life and the energy that connects all life. We may not feel it all the time, but when we get those flashes of unified feeling, they come from the crown chakra. Betsy rarely sees people with closed seventh chakras, and she believes this is because we are all deeply connected to each other and to universal energy, even if we don't realize it consciously. The seventh chakra, also called the crown chakra, spiritual chakra, or thousand-petaled lotus chakra, is called Sahasrara in the traditional Sanskrit. This word is usually translated as thousand-petaled or thousand-spoked, referring to the thousand petals of the lotus flower that symbolically represents this chakra. Traditionally, this thousand-petaled lotus is pictured not as a sitting upright atop of the head, but as inverted on the crown of the head with the thousand petals extending downward. The lotus is an ancient symbol for spiritual flowering because it floats in the ponds and its roots extend deep down into the mud at the bottom of the pond. In the same way the lotus is rooted in murky mud but produces a beautiful white flower above the surface of the water, so must we be rooted in sometimes dark and murky physical world but have the potential to blossom spiritually. However, the fact that the lotus flower is inverted on the body and its traditional representation also suggests that this chakra is rooted in heaven and extends down to each of us, as if the divine presence, spirit, or God has reached down to touch you reassuringly on the crown of the head. This is your connection to something greater than yourself and your sacred proof that you are an integral part of the greater something. There is no traditional element associated with the seventh chakra, which extends beyond this physical notion of earthly elements, although chakra expert Anadia Judith says the element of this chakra is thought itself. Just as we touch spirit here, we also expand the mind, which is the tool that enables us to understand and communicate with God or universal energy. The seventh chakra symbolic color is sometimes described as purple, sometimes described as pure white. As you work with your own seventh chakra, use whatever color makes sense to you. The traditional lotus symbol for this chakra is typically depicted sitting inverted on the crown of the head. There is no element associated with the crown chakra. There is no literal sound. Instead, the seed sound of this chakra is the sound of God or the universal speaking rather than a human voice saying anything at all. Some people also interpret the seed sound of the seventh chakra to be the sound of breath. It is typical in chakra meditations not to speak when reaching this chakra. Instead, feel the universal vibration speaking it. The crown chakra is located slightly above the crown of the head. It encompasses the brain, especially the cerebral cortex, the external layer of gray matter that covers the cerebrum and cerebellum. The cerebral cortex is the most highly developed part of the brain, responsible for the most advanced of human brain functions like thinking, understanding, and integrating information. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy that. There you have the seven chakras. Of course, there are more to come, but these are the ones that we develop as human beings. I hope you enjoyed, like and share. Be well, love and peace.